I just signed up for a workout class.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God, new year, new me.
Literally. Aw,
At
happy
10 a.m.
New Year.
so I can get my fat
Aw.
sleep in. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. New Year, new Chris. Let's all get to the gym. Let's get our New Year's resolutions on.
You know what I really don't like?
What?
Not to start off negative,
Tell
but when people say
us.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah, because it's not
I'm like,
years.
it's
It's
1
year.
year.
Did I say New Year's?
No.
Thank
But like
God.
everyone says that, and I'm like,
I
it's
was
Happy fucking New Year.
literally
It's Happy New Year.
I was literally thinking about this today. Like, I was like, why do people say that? And I get why people say it, because it's like New Year's resolution, New Year's Eve, New
They're
Year's
just
plans.
stupid, but
Like,
it's like
we're
Happy
all
New
just
Year.
we're all just slapping an S on it because we like talk about it so much. But like, there's a lot of things happening on like New Year's, like New Year's Day, New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So it's New Year's, but it's not New Year's. Does that make sense?
But like,
so you guys
New
are
Year.
all so fucking dumb. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
A grammar lesson 101 to start off the
Yes.
episode. Hi, girls. Hi. How
Oh my
are
God.
we?
New year, new energy.
Aww.
Skinny, happy, fun, healthy, happy,
Rich,
healthy,
famous,
happy. Say it again and it'll come true.
Chris has been spiral city.
I've been spiraling for the past 48 hours and I don't give a fuck.
I've been spiraling too, but there's still like some optimism in my spiral, so it hasn't been like as dark as your spiral has been.
My spirals have been very dark. I have been in a dark place, if I'm being honest. But it goes away and then it comes back, like, and then something triggers it and then it comes back.
Yeah.
And then I'll forget about it and then it comes back and then I'm like, I fucking hate everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so
but I
happy
love
for
it.
you.
A
I'm
new
so
year,
happy
new
for
energy, new me.
you.
Hopefully I can just keep this energy for the next 365 days.
Why am I like optimistic about January? For some reason, I just think January is going to be like a good month. And like January is never a good fucking month. But like I just feel good about January.
I love that.
Like how are we feeling, girls? Like are we feeling like January's good? Like I don't know. Is this like, am I just like really delusional and like blindly optimistic because I have nothing else to like have hope for? Or like
I was going through my camera roll last night and I was like going through all of 2024. And when I got to January, I was like, January was such a boring, quiet month. And I'm like, I feel like that's what I need right now. And that's like what I need. I need like a cold, quiet, cozy month of winter, of like quiet time, just like relaxation, rest.
yeah.
Like,
I don't want that really.
I don't feel like I'm not ready to like jump into
the new year. You are still needing some
high
R&R.
energy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I just feel like I have so many things to do that I don't feel like I have a choice, but I do know that January of last year for me was like not a good fucking month. Like not a good fucking month for me. So,
we're going to change the pace this year.
So I just think that like this January is going to be like eventful and fun and productive. And that's what I'm manifesting for the month.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, welcome back to Hot and Bothered.
Hi, girls. Welcome back. I'm Cedar Sham.
And I'm Chris Bruno.
On this podcast, we talk about everything that we find hot as fuck.
And everything that bothers the shit out of us.
We have no credentials.
Minimal life experience.
Don't take our advice on anything.
And that's about it.
Okay. Hi. So if you guys are keeping up, if you're listening, if you know what's going on, we made plans to do a Q&A this episode. We took a well-deserved break. We didn't have an episode last week. We are doing a Q&A this week to give ourselves a little mental rest, because like sometimes it's so fun to be involved in our own drama, but like I need to know what's going on with everybody else. Like I need to know what's going on with everybody else.
Of everybody else's drama.
We feed off of it, and also it's like
it's inspiring.
Collective energy. Like what's going on? What is the collective energy? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like we need a temp check of our girls.
Yeah.
We need to figure out how you're doing and what's going on. So we're gonna do a Q&A.
Period. Love it.
Do we have anything else we need to touch on?
I'm fat and depressed. Cedar's happy and skinny, and those are our quick updates. I'm bothered. She's hot. There you go. There you have it.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna give you like a couple of days to like indulge in these feelings, but then I'm going to need to like pour a bucket of ice water or something over your head because
It'll
you're
be
gonna need to
fine.
snap
It'll
out of
be
it.
fine. It'll be fine. It'll be
Because
completely
we're not
fine.
carrying this energy into 2025.
I know. And I think I'm gonna get it out now, and then the rest, and then once I snap out of it, the rest of the year. God, I sound like a horrible person.
It's gonna be so gorge. I
No,
think it's good. It's good to feel your feelings, and sometimes we're fucking sad.
No, correct.
Okay.
And I'm just getting it all out now, and
Yeah.
I'm getting it all out now, so I don't have to go into so it doesn't happen for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
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 And then like anything else we have to feel that's negative throughout the rest of the year, we're just gonna push
I
down.
can't even pinpoint
Maybe
my
we'll
feelings.
save it for January of next year. Let's save all of our bad feelings this year and just pile them up, like stockpile them, and then just be like really depressed in January of next year.
Okay.
And like have a little like moment to like release those those energies and then like just feel good the rest of the time.
In 2026?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're having your
I
little
think I'm
depression
doing it
moment.
now.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
I'm
I'm
doing
saying.
it
That's what I'm
now.
saying. And then once you're out of it, then
I
everything
think
else
it's
we
just
just
a chemical
stockpile it.
imbalance right now.
Okay.
Let's answer some questions. I'm not depressed. I'm actually gorgeous.
I love that manifestation for you.
Manic energy. I love it. Who cares? I'm being real with you bitches. We all have those days, girls.
Okay, divas. Questions. Hi. Are we ready to answer some questions?
Yes.
Should we start with a long one or a short one?
Wherever your fucking finger lands, bitch.
Do you want to do the honors?
Sure.
Okay. What do you have for us?
I need help. I'm the other woman. And I want to tell his girlfriend, but I'm honestly terrified. He's a depressed alcoholic. He's a depressed alcoholic who needs help. That, of course, I care about deeply. How can I tell her without getting too involved, or is that impossible? That is heavy.
That's a lot.
And I thought I was
kick
depressed.
off the
I thought that
episode.
I had something to worry about. God, we are not bringing the 2025 energy.
No. Okay.
Wait.
I have things to say.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So my first thing is like, well, are you wanting to tell his girlfriend because you're worried about him and his alcoholism, or are you wanting to tell his girlfriend because you want her to know that he's a cheating son of a bitch? Because what do you get out of that except for so to answer your question, the last question of the question was like, is there any way to tell her without like getting too involved? No, absolutely the fuck not. Are you kidding? Like the second you tell her, you are sucked into that fucking mess, and there's no way out of it. And like even if she finds out, like you're sucked in. It's game over for you. You will have to be her emotional support punching bag from there on out, and she might love you, she might hate you, she might hit you up with a million questions, she might block you and never speak to you. Like regardless of what ends up happening here, it's gonna be messy. If you're wanting to tell her because you're actually just worried about his drinking habits, is there someone else you can tell? Can you tell a sibling? Can you tell a parent? Can you tell a friend? Like, I feel like there's better ways around this.
I'm going to say something that's going to sound rude, but like out of this, I think that you should tell her, and I think that you should tell her because if he is a serious depressed alcoholic and you're concerned about his well-being, like I think that you should tell her. And this is the part that's going to sound mean, but like you are probably going to suffer the least out of the three people in this situation. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you weren't getting cheated on.
Yeah.
And you aren't the alcoholic who has to deal with these two girls.
Yeah.
So like you have the easiest path. Actually, it's a good thing. You have the easiest path out of the three of them.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you could just be like, hey girl, like I'm also fucking him and he's an alcoholic. I'm scared. And you could always like wipe your hands and walk away from the situation.
Yeah.
But that's probably impossible.
Also, if you're thinking about telling her, like, if it's not because you're concerned about his alcoholism, then like, babe, I love you. Don't worry, we stalked your Instagram and I can confidently say that I'm obsessed with you. But no, like we're not choosing the alcoholic. Like we're not, like it's not in our destiny to like end up with the guy that is both a cheater and an
You
alcoholic.
choose me every day.
I choose you every day. But that's a different story.
Okay.
Because we're married and we're business partners.
Yes.
And that's it. I'm stuck with you.
And our depression and alcoholism.
Exactly. They coexist.
Yeah.
So it's like fine.
Yeah.
And the cheating doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You don't want that. I know you love him. Like, of course you love him, but no. Long term, no. That we deserve better. And that's the standard we're going to hold ourselves to in 2025. So,
yes.
Yeah, I just think that just evaluate where this need to tell the girlfriend is coming from. And you need to proceed accordingly and maybe talk to a therapist.
I love that plan.
Love it. Okay, great. Slay, my turn. So, next question. Thoughts on dating a man who makes significantly less money than you do? I don't care, but my friends do.
We are your friends, and we also care, and we also wouldn't condone that.
I think that
I actually don't care. Do I care?
If you don't care, then like Slay Diva, why do your friends care so much? Like, is there something more there? Like, maybe he sucks. Like, maybe he just sucks.
That's true.
And like, because like, that's crazy. And if you're friends, like, why do your friends care?
I mean, if I was like dating like and in love with like a broke person who was amazing, my friends would be like, I love him. Like, it doesn't matter. He's cool.
Exactly. So either your friends are really fucking shallow. There's a problem here. It's either your friends are really shallow or this man actually fucking sucks and you just think it's about the amount of money that he makes and it's maybe not about that.
Yeah.
What if he actually just doesn't make any fucking money, but he's also like horrible to like go out in public with? What if he's like doesn't pay for anything and is mean to the waiters? And maybe that's why they hate him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Horrible.
There's something else going on here.
There is something else going on. We've dated poor guys.
Yeah, and I love them.
Yeah, they're like it's always the best sex.
The best. It's always the best sex. The broke guys fuck the best.
Yeah.
What's up with that? They have to work for it.
Oh goodness.
Okay, yeah, so maybe your friends are the problem, but probably just keep fucking the broke guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got for me?
I'm going to give you this one.
Rosters, in or out for 2025?
T. Okay. The concept of a roster and like calling it a roster, I feel like is out. Are we still going to have rosters in 2025? Why would you ever not have a roster?
I think we need to have a primary. We need to have the primary. But we also need to keep our options open. We need to have plan B and plan C and maybe plan D.
Yeah.
I just counted A, B, C, D in my head to make sure that I got that right. But I think that like, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know. Hey guys, welcome back to Hot and Bothered. Okay, so I'm manic. Oh my god, I'm spiraling right now, you guys. Okay, do we want rosters? I don't care. I'm never talking to a man again in my life. Like, really? Are there rosters? I'm never speaking to anybody ever again in my life. I'm gonna have a roster of literally 0. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm never, ever speaking to a man ever again in my life.
Okay.
The truth shall set you free, girls. Like, I don't know what to tell you at this fucking point.
I have advice since Chris is like
I'm
obviously
like spiraling and making this about me.
Someone needs to put him on suicide watch. I will be calling it a wellness
I need an electric
check
chair. I need to
tonight.
get into a bathtub with the hairdryer plugged in. Like, I need something else. Okay, what is your advice, babe? Please give it to the girls.
Oh my god, can you like pull it together like a little bit? Are you okay?
They like it. They appreciate it.
Okay, my advice to the girls is honestly for the past year, I've been kind of like a one dick woman. Like, I've been just like, I was like fucking one guy like really consistently, sprinkle a few in there every once in a while, but like those are just like bonus. And then
Or regrets.
or yeah, and
Yeah.
like
And that's validating.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
So you have to have those. It's good for
Mm-hmm.
character development and like whatever. And then I want to say I'm like now fucking someone new consistently, but that's actually not fucking true at all. But what I do know is that I've been spiral central lately, kind of about a guy.
Oh.
And I was like, one of my friends voiced into me the other day, and she's like, hey babe, what the fuck is going on? Let's dig into this. And why are you spiraling so hard? And I was like, I'm bored. It's the holidays. There's nothing going on. I just spent way too much time with my family. I am so fucking bored.
You're like, I need the attention.
I need the attention. And
Massive
like I'm only
amounts.
getting it from one person right now, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
It needs to be like distributed evenly across a large variety of men.
Yeah.
And that's not what's happening. So I think it's important to have a roster, but I do agree with the tier system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe like instead of a roster, maybe it's a pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're gonna workshop that and the proper terminology for it. Right. And if you have a good term, so that's gonna be our priorities in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's essential, but like sometimes it is nice to have like a consistent lay, you know?
I wouldn't know anything about that, but I could only imagine that would be amazing. No, but seriously, yeah.
Do you agree with that or no?
Yeah. I feel like my consistent lays though are like once a month,
Yeah.
like once every.
No, mine too.
6
Once every other week,
weeks.
maybe. Oh, yours are a little bit more infrequent.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I forget about you, and then I'm like doing something else. I'm
Yeah.
entertaining someone else that goes nowhere. I'm busy.
Of course.
I go on a little trip, and then I come
Mhm.
back, and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to be held.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's the scariest feeling.
I know.
It's every time you come back from a trip and you're like, who's gonna hold me? Like, who is gonna hold me? Like, it is everyone else's responsibility to figure out who's gonna fucking
every
come
trip
hold
that
me.
I've came back from, I have had a man. I've had people lined up.
Good.
I was blessed with 2 when I came home from Christmas, so that was great. That was great.
And you know what? I'm so happy for you.
It was amazing.
I would love to have 2. I don't have 2, but I would love to have 2.
Mm-hmm.
I should go find. I need to go find a plan B. In more ways than one. Okay, so next question, Diva Girls. We have. This is my favorite one.
Go.
This is my favorite one. Are you guys ready?
Go.
Okay, girls, I need you to be so real with me because my flop era is thriving. I actually don't know if this is his real name and if we're allowed to use it. Should I use it or should I come up with a different name?
I was thinking that and just use it because he probably used a fake name. I would
That's so
use a
true.
fake name.
I met Marcus at a game night, dim lighting, everyone pretending to know code names, and he walks in like an indie movie lead, tousled hair, thrifted sweater, all ruin your life but make it poetic vibes. Naturally, I was hooked. The way I'm so horny for this man,
I know.
and I have no idea
I
who
know.
he is. He laughed at my jokes, called me a main character, and DM'd me that night saying, can't stop thinking about that smile. Fast forward 2 months and we're dating, quotes, dating, but it feels like I'm in a relationship with myself. He's perfect in person, plans cute dates, remembers my Starbucks order, venti iced chai ob, compliments my outfits, but when we're apart, crickets, no text, no memes, not even a casual, how's your day? I brought it up and he hit me with, I'm just not great at texting, but you know I like you. Like, do you though, or am I just your emotional support hobby? Now I'm spiraling. Am I needy, or is Marcus just another breadcrumb king who thinks being distant is edgy? Do I drop him and protect my peace, or am I overthinking because I've watched too much Euphoria lately? The way that was so well.
I know, that was beautiful.
That was a Taylor Swift song.
That was beautiful.
That was a Taylor Swift
song. That was actually a really beautiful.
That song came from literally Midnights,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
I mean, I don't think that there's anything wrong with you needing a little bit of like validation and communication between you seeing him and not seeing him.
Yeah.
But I also think that it's like if you want the relationship to grow further than what it is, and if you can have that conversation with him, and
Yeah.
that's something that, like, if you want more out of the relationship and you can like accept that in a healthy way, I
Yeah.
don't think that there's anything wrong with like telling him that.
Yeah.
But
I think that if this guy is a good partner, if you say like, "Hey, it would be important for me to like for us to communicate more often via
mhm.
text," then like if he were a good partner and a good person, he would say like, "Okay, like I can compromise.
Yeah.
We can compromise. Like let's meet in the middle somewhere. Maybe I'll make it a point to like text you like once in the middle of the day and like check
Mhm.
in. How's your day going? Like whatever the fuck."
Yeah.
Um and like if he's the real deal, he would definitely like hear your concerns and like work with you on that.
Yeah, or you could kind of, yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think that you could also kind of gauge it as like a temperature check in a way.
Yeah.
It seems like you want a little more from this person, which is completely fine. Um just ask and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then there's your answer. And then spiral.
Okay, but also another thing to consider is probably part of the reason why you're like he's so dreamy and like kind of swooning over this man is because he's like not giving you all of it. And
Mhm.
maybe that's what you need to stay
I
engaged.
know. I was just thinking that as
Sometimes that's what I
well.
need. Sometimes
Yeah.
I need somebody to like not give me everything for me to like stay interested.
And there's nothing more awkward than like, oh, we've been texting all day and then we're going to go to dinner. And then it's like, okay, what the fuck do we talk about at dinner? Because we've been talking every day for
Right.
the past 5 fucking days. It's like,
Right.
no, I don't need to go hang out with you because all we do is fucking talk. Like, there needs to be like a healthy balance.
I would say it also really does depend on how often you're seeing each other in
Mm-hmm.
person. Like if you guys are only seeing each other in person like once every 2 weeks and he's not texting you, then like that would be a little weird.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking in my head.
And like if he wants to talk to you, but if he's not a good texter, then like maybe he would call you.
Yeah.
So like
How often are you girls getting to see each
how
other?
often are you seeing each other? If this is something that you actually need out of a partner, then definitely have a conversation with him about it and see how he responds because that's probably going to tell you everything you need to know.
I kind of love it for you though.
I kind of do too. I think it might be good for you. Okay, Diva, 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 Divalicious. Are you ready for another one?
Yes. What do I do with the DL man that has a girlfriend that keeps hitting my line? Did see him Xmas Eve. ... Yes. Keep sucking his dick.
Let me see.
What do I do with the DL man? Like, the DL man's never not going to be a DL man. So just enjoy it. And like, you need to get more out of it than him.
Yeah. A lot of people do write in to us about like they're seeing someone who has a girlfriend. It's always a girlfriend, of course, right?
And
Like,
I think that 99% of the time they don't have girlfriends. They just say that they have girlfriends to put up like an extra boundary and to like make themselves feel better.
okay, I wasn't talking about just like DL men in
Oh, I
general.
was.
I'm also talking about like
Women who have, yeah,
women.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
we get a lot of people that write in about that type of situation. And what I will say is, although I don't condone being the other woman, he's going to cheat regardless of who the fuck he's cheating with. If you're emotionally detached, then like what goes on in his relationship really isn't any of your business. And um
And what goes on in the bedroom doesn't fucking matter.
yeah, and like if she's gonna find out he's cheating. She's
Mm-hmm.
gonna find out he's cheating. It's gonna happen. The truth always fucking comes out. Like blah 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 blah. Like, and if it's not gonna be you, it's gonna be somebody else. So do you want to live with that on your conscience? That's for you to decide how much do you actually care. And if you do really care, then like you need to reevaluate your feelings on the situation. But just fucking live your life and like have your fun and don't worry about other people's drama. Right?
I agree.
But I mean, I also can't speak because I'm like obsessed with everybody else's drama. So like, whatever.
I
But
think that like just keep doing it.
yeah,
I've had a recent experience with a man who has a girlfriend, and I'm like, why does that has zero effect on my life in
That
any
has
way, shape,
nothing
or
to do with
form.
me.
I'm like, why would I care? I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't care. That has nothing
Yeah.
to do with me.
Yeah.
And I don't believe him anyway. I'm like, this person's lying. I'm like, this guy doesn't have a girlfriend and he's fucking gay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with me. I feel like I'm being very chaotic and I'm gonna regret everything that I'm saying on this episode. But
I'm
I'm like,
obsessed with it. I'm
no, but
obsessed with it.
I'm just like, you don't have a girlfriend and you're
You also
gay.
hate your girlfriend, and I hope that
Yeah.
she like has some self-respect at some point and
Yeah.
like whatever. I don't personally prefer to hook up with guys that have girlfriends, but I will say once upon a time when I had hooked up with a guy that had a girlfriend, my therapist literally told me, "Well, that's not your relationship. That's not your problem." And I was like, "Okay, diva slay. I love that advice."
I feel like for heterosexual relationships, it's like if you're hooking up with a guy who has a girlfriend, like the issue is going to be that you are the villain. But if like I'm hooking up with a straight guy, the issue is that he's gay. It has
Yeah.
nothing. It's not me.
Yeah.
The issue is that your boyfriend is gay. I'm
Right.
not the issue. It's your boyfriend's gay.
Right. And isn't it so funny how all of that ties back to the way women are perceived in feminism?
But the issue isn't that your boyfriend's gay.
It's that your boyfriend's a fucking piece of shit, but it still falls back on the girl, the other woman.
I agree with you 100%. Like it's always the man's fault for cheating 1,000%. But I'm saying in that situation, the girlfriend typically has the other woman be the problem.
Yeah, because society's conditioned to hate women.
But the woman is hating the other woman.
Yeah. Society is conditioned to hate women.
Okay, so you're saying that women fall under the category of
Society?
falling into societal norms even though they shouldn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I always think it's the guy's fault regardless. And I
Well,
think
of course.
that like people know that.
Well, yeah, but like some people don't. And it's like, well, he's going to fucking cheat anyway. He's going to cheat anyway. Where are you going? Okay, next question. This person said relationships, healthy but boring versus toxic but fun.
If you asked me a month ago, I would say toxic but fun. But if you asked about the energy that I want to bring into 2025, I would say healthy but boring. Actually, no, I would say I'm just like over everyone right now. So I'm projecting. I think I would do well in a healthy, boring situation right now.
I am like an I want it all type of person and I don't really like settle. So I am hanging on to hope that I could have a relationship that resembles healthy but is exciting as well.
That wasn't the question, but yes, we all want that.
So until I find that, what will I be doing?
Yes.
Actually, the answer is I will be having a roster in which one of them on the roster, one or more of them on the roster is healthy and boring, and one or more of them on the roster is toxic and fun. And
Correct.
until I find somebody who can put up with my mental illnesses, I will be keeping a solid balance of multiple of these styles of relationships on rotation in my life at any given moment. So, to answer the question, both. You can have it all.
You can have all in one relationship as well.
You can?
Yes.
That's what I was saying. And you
Yeah.
said that wasn't the question, babe.
No, because that wasn't the question. She's saying this or that. And you're saying both.
Yeah,
Okay.
both.
With the roster.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, if you had to choose one.
What would I choose?
Mm-hmm. Like how healthy and boring.
Yeah, and like how toxic and fun. But like that's the thing. It's like it depends on what I want out of life. Like, do I want to continue producing a podcast because like that would be toxic and fun? Like I need
Yeah.
a toxic and fun guy.
Yeah.
But do I want to like become the CEO of a company and like have somebody like co-parent with me and whatever the fuck else? Then like healthy and boring.
I don't want anything.
Chris doesn't even want to breathe oxygen
answer D. I
anymore.
don't want any of it.
Okay, you're not really being cooperative.
I know I'm being like a freak. Okay, I'm gonna snap out of it. I'm gonna be normal. I'm gonna be my normal self. You bitches caught me on a bad day.
Figure it out.
You caught me on a bad fucking day.
Hope we answered your question.
Okay, so my ex was super evil the way he ended things, and recently one of my close friends liked his picture with this new ogre man in front of a pink Christmas tree. A pink Christmas tree. I would rather literally
A pink Christmas
die.
tree
I would rather never see a Christmas tree again in my
No.
life than stand and take a photo and
in front of a
publicize
pink.
it in front of a pink Christmas tree. Someone's gonna
God-awful.
find a picture of me in front of a pink Christmas tree from who knows how long ago. I only look at his account through a fake account he has blocked. Duh. The caption was alluding to what seems like a serious turn of events, like getting married or starting a business venture. I got super hurt that she is maybe still involved with him, so I blocked her on everything without a word. My other friend said it's fine, but I'm wondering if that's like hurtful behavior to do. I'm just so annoyed with her. I have no words. Sorry, this is wordy and stupid. It's not wordy and it's not stupid. I'm gonna say two things. Fuck your friend, because my friends, if I don't like someone, they don't fuck with them either. Two, I probably wouldn't have blocked her. Like, that was a little manic and like a little impulsive. And I think that maybe that you're like displacing a little bit of anger on your ex-boyfriend onto her
Yeah.
a little bit. But also like that is kind of annoying. Like, she should have consulted you about the situation before she liked the photo, maybe.
I think it depends on how important this friendship is to you,
Yeah.
because if the friendship is important to you, I think you should have a conversation with her. I do think that your feelings are super valid, and like
Completely.
you're like you being upset with / frustrated or hurt by your friend like giving a fuck and like interacting with and like potentially being involved with like your ex. Like, I understand why that would suck. So I think your feelings there are definitely valid, of course, but I think that it depends on how important your friendship with her is. If it's not an important friendship, then like, okay, let's move on. If the friendship is important, I think like you could have a conversation, you could explain your feelings around it, but I do think that a good friend probably wouldn't be interacting with your ex that way.
Mm-hmm.
That would be troubling. I went over this, like, if this was Chris's ex, like, I would like his stuff on Instagram. Maybe not a picture of him. I wouldn't like a picture of him with another guy unless I had talked to Chris about it and knew his feelings on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you were like so unfazed and didn't give a fuck, I'd be like, okay, slay.
Yeah, it also depends on like the relationship that you have with that particular ex.
Yeah.
Like, I have a healthy relationship with mine,
Yeah.
and like I wouldn't care. Like, everyone likes his shit and I'm like, go off. I like it too.
Yeah.
Um
But it sounds like this person is probably still
yeah. Which
like
is fine.
hurting
Yeah.
from the relationship.
Yeah.
And so like if your friend knows that too, then like it's kind of a shitty friend.
People really have, there's such a wide gradient of what people define a friend as and what standards they hold those friends to. And that's just something that I've realized over this past year.
Yeah.
That like people are like, oh yeah, like this is like my friend, or like this is my best friend, or like this is da-da-da. And I'm like, you and this person don't know each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, you and this person literally do not know each other. So maybe evaluate. I'm not saying that this is you in this situation at all, but I'm just saying, and we don't know. Like, we don't know if this is your best friend or like someone that you like talk to on a daily
I'd
basis.
kill the bitch. I would
Yeah.
kill the bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we even said in one episode, we were like, okay, if these are people that you like go out and party with and whatever, like these aren't your friends. You know what I mean? Like, there's, I don't know. People have,
there's certain levels to friendships, and there's certain types of friendships that we have throughout our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, side note, but that's that.
Okay, next question. This person said, breaking up for the sake of more experience / growth, even though you still love each other. What What do you have on this one?
I did that, and it was the best decision that I've ever made with my life.
It is one of the most painful, one of the most painful things to do, but it is so fucking worth it.
So rewarding.
So worth it. And I've said this once, I'll say it again. I'll say it for the rest of my life. There's a lot of life that you will experience when you're single that you cannot experience when you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And it shapes you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And like sometimes that allows you to become a better person to your next partner, to your future partner. Maybe you and this person break up for character development and then like get back together in 5 years and like you're completely different people, but like obsessed with one another and better
Mm-hmm.
partners to each other. Like that would be beautiful in a perfect world, right? It never fucking happens. But I think that like I think it's essential, and I think it's a very mature and big decision to make. But like if you are strong enough and capable of making that decision, then like that's gorgeous. Also, another thing that I like to say all the fucking time is if it's meant to be, you cannot fuck it up, and if it's not meant to be, you can't force it.
Yeah. You won't regret, like, you can always get back together with someone, but you like can't, or try to at least,
Yeah.
or like cry over them living your best life, but you cannot
Me.
keep, yeah, literally, but like you can't keep being miserable and wondering like what if like
Right.
I don't know, I don't live my life like that, like wondering
Yeah.
like
do something.
I'm will execute and like it never fails.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll be happier.
Yeah.
It's also so miserable to like be in that relationship and like think to yourself, like, am I missing out on
Yeah, and I became so resentful.
Yeah.
Like I became so resentful
Yeah.
because I was like, oh my God, like I could be doing this or I could be doing that. And then honestly, once I exited that relationship, like everything that I wanted out of life happened
Yeah.
almost instantly.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
Also, I think another big like misconception out of like the whole conversation, like what I just said, like people being like, am I missing out or like whatever, like it's not even about other people. It's not even
No.
about better people. It's not even about like if you're gonna be fucking the guy that like has a 6-figure income,
Yeah.
7-figure income, and is 6'3" and like has a massive dick. Like it's not even about that. It's
just about not fucking caring and not feeling tethered.
Yeah, and like exploring yourself, learning more about yourself, like those kinds of things. And if you feel like you need that, then like
Do it.
yeah, take fucking responsibility, take charge. Me being a motivational speaker, take charge of your own fucking life and make a choice for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. Okay.
How do you I can't read. How to get over someone who doesn't want you. Why would you want someone that doesn't want you? Just keep asking yourself that over and over and over again. Why would I want someone that does not want me? Simultaneously while fucking as many people as you can get your hands on. Last question.
Chris gets to do the last question.
No,
Did you do the first one?
I did the first one.
You did the last one. You just did the most recent one?
Yes.
Oh. I haven't drank that much.
Congratulations.
Okay, Chris is gonna fucking kill me.
No, I'm
Chris is
not.
gonna kill me. Okay, last question, girls. What's a common pick that Hinge guys use? Here in Texas, it's them fucking fishing. Hinge guys in California.
You know, something that I've seen a lot that really makes me actually extremely fucking uncomfortable. Why are you putting a baby picture on your Hinge profile? Am I dating am I looking to date a 3-year-old? No. I unfortunately do not care what you were doing or what you look like between actually anything. What is the word?
Before.
I actually do not care what you look like at any point beyond the present. Like, I do not need to know what you look like at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old until I'm at your house with your mother for the third time and she is showing me baby photos of you.
I would absolutely fucking love nothing more than to see your baby photos while we're making the slideshow for our wedding. But like until then, do I give a fuck
That
how
is
cute you
not
were
a
when you were
selling
3?
point. That is
No.
not a selling point. That is not a selling
No.
point.
Cute baby. I also don't even fucking like kids. Why the fuck would I want to see your baby photo? I don't even like.
It's just weird to me.
No.
It's like pedophilia. It's weird.
Yes. I think people just like, because like when I see little baby pictures of myself, I'm like, that's a stunning kid.
Oh, no, I
Like
was
that
the
is a
cutest kid. I was
gorgeous
so
baby.
tan and cute
Like
with the cutest hair.
I was so fucking cute
I
as a
was
kid.
cuter.
And like to be a redhead and also be cute as a kid is like, that doesn't happen. I was so fucking cute. And I'm going to show you baby pictures after this.
I need to see.
Because we are going to make a slideshow for our wedding. I agree with that completely and entirely. And no, I don't give a fuck.
It's weird.
I don't give a fuck.
Also, okay, Hinge etiquette. No baby pictures. And if your first photo is a group fucking photo
Yeah.
with more, like, if it is a group photo, don't waste my fucking time. Like, I'm
Yeah.
already over it.
Yeah.
If your second photo is a picture of 2 people, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not playing this game.
I don't need a hunt for you.
Don't make me
I don't need a
scroll.
hunt for you.
I'm not doing any of that.
No.
I'm losing patience. My time is valuable. I am not going through. I'm not trying to decipher who you are. And at that point, I'm going to just know you're fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Like, why is your first photo? If your first photo on Hinge does not like show you who you are, I'm going to automatically think that you're ugly.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the ugly people that have like group photos on their page, but then they like X out other people's faces or like circle who they are, like draw an arrow.
Again, like have a little bit of some sort of aesthetic to the page. I don't want to look at emojis over
I
people's
don't care.
heads.
I'm obsessed. I'm like, thank you so much for like not making me have to think about it. And like, I also have reached a point where I don't think about it. Like, if your fucking photo comes up and like, if I don't know who you are by your first, second photo, like I'm swiping left. But like, I really do admire the people who like recognize that and they're like, oh, these like the only good photos I have of me are group photos, so I'm gonna like point out which one I am. Like, thank you for saving me the fucking headache. I'm still gonna swipe left, but like, thank you for your hard work. What?
It's all weird to me.
It's all weird. Okay, but anyway, back to the question.
That was the answer. Baby photos. I see a lot of fucking baby photos.
Yeah,
and it's weird.
I heard you. Why are you attacking me? You're being so weird and aggressive today.
You guys, I'm just trying.
I'm just trying.
I'm just trying to enjoy my new year.
Something I would say that I see often in LA is like you're on a balcony at some house in the hills, like with like the lights behind you, and it's like, okay, you went to one house party once in like 2019 and you've been using that photo ever since because it makes you look rich. And we all know that like that was a house party that was hosted by some 19-year-old TikToker. Like, no.
I love that.
And it's either that or like probably like someone on a boat, like at like on the fucking Balboa Peninsula or something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I also feel like gay guys, like it's always like a gym photo. It's like, we get it. You work out. Everyone fucking works out.
We live in
like,
Los Angeles.
Congratulations.
Like, everybody is hot here.
And then I'm like, okay, what gym do you go to? That's like me being a little classist.
Yeah.
And just like, okay, so where do we work out? Like I do a whole like,
do you have taste? Like, what are your expectations? Yeah. I would say though, yeah, for like California guys. Outside of that, I don't know if there's like a standard. Cause I feel like people here are just like constantly going places and doing things. So like, I don't know if there's like that much consistency in like the like
I would
typical
say,
like whatever.
Yeah, like a key thing. I would say that it also depends. Like if you're a West Side boy, there's a photo on the boat.
Yeah.
If you live in Beverly Hills or West Hollywood, there's a photo of you at a house in the hills. Silver Lake people, I don't think that my radius goes that far, so I can't really.
It's some like edgy artsy photo that like you took in like someone's like weird creepy backyard or like in the alley of a bar. Or like next to like some dingy pool.
Yeah.
Like that's like Silver Lake vibe.
Or like reading a book.
Yeah.
like reading a book.
with your rings on and like your
Yes,
tattoos and like
yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I would obviously still fuck you, but like
We get it. You read, babes.
we get it. Yeah, you're so fucking smart. Love your nose ring, by the way. Yeah. So anyway, I guess that answers that. I
Yeah.
like the classification of west to
Yeah.
east.
Yeah.
That was good. Thank you for
That's
adding
my
that.
favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite topic
West
to talk
versus
about
east. Yeah.
is to just like pick apart every single part of Los Angeles.
It's so fun.
It's great. I love it.
Girls.
My expertise.
Girls.
Okay, so 2025.
2025.
We started off chaotic.
Yeah. You're like batteries at 0%.
No, I'm
at like a good like 82%.
I'm gonna have a full mental breakdown when I get home.
Good. And we're gonna see you back next week and
And
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
like
literally on
literally
cloud
vibrating.
9.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
floating, bitch.
You're gonna be losing
I am
your
going
fucking
to be
marbles in the
floating.
best, most chaotic and positive energy. And
I
it's
think
gonna
I
be
did
so
pretty good for
gorgeous.
my mental state today.
I think so too.
I think I did
think so
good.
too. I'm like having a really hard time understanding like what is affecting you so much.
I don't know, and that's the thing. I know what it is, but I can't say it on air.
Right. Okay. Get some vitamin D, have a snack, and like get some sleep, and everything's gonna be fine.
That's really great advice, sweetheart.
What's the text of that? Like some girl posted on Instagram, posted a screenshot on the internet like 500 years ago, and it still circulates. And it's like this girl texted her mom and was like, "I'm depressed or something," and her mom responded like, "Maybe eat a banana and sit in the sun for a while."
That's literally my mom.
You need to go eat a
That's
banana and
literally
sit in
my
the
mom.
sun.
I know.
Girls, 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 girls. If you're feeling the January blues, eat a banana and sit in the sun.
There is no sun in January, Mom.
Sit in front of your fucking sad light and
go into a tanning bed.
Go into a tanning bed.
Eat a banana.
If you can afford it, go to St. Bart's. If you can't, sit in front of a sad light or go into a tanning bed and eat a banana. Whether it came from the tree directly or you bought it at your grocery store and it's out of season, doesn't matter. Just eat your fucking bananas. What else are they going to do this week, Chris? What's their homework?
Your homework is to...
Don't fuck a broke guy.
Don't fuck a broke guy.
Don't like your friends' exes' boyfriend's photos on Instagram.
Yeah, yes. That, and go reassess your Hinge profiles.
Yeah.
Go reassess your Hinge.
It's a new
Take
year.
some pride. That is
Revamp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a new year. Go refresh your Hinge profiles.
Absolutely.
And that is your first impression.
Yeah. Maybe take a trip to the mental hospital if you're feeling called.
Booking a one-way ticket.
Obsessed. Okay. We love you. We love you. We
Love
love you.
you. That was
We'll
fun,
talk to you so
girlies.
soon
Happy
and we'll
New
see you next
Year.
Tuesday. Bye.